Welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, where we have our latest episode of Smackdown, and we go straight into the pre-show, where we have the Forgotten Generation defeating Future Vision, which is Billie Kay and Peyton Royce defeating Nikki Bella and Alexa Bliss. Nikki did carry the match, but we can see Billie Kay and Peyton Royce are improving a lot compared to what Alexa Bliss is rated at. And Nikki's the one that improved technically. D solid. They are my women's tag team champions, so got to make them a bit more popular. In this next match, we have Bad News Barrett defeat Jay Lethal. This match was basically to see if they have chemistry or could put a good match on. A 69 solid enough to start with a first off one-off match. Next up we have Bayley defeating Cheerleader Melissa. Bayley's up to 55 for performance, which is always good. It was a quick match, but I need Bayley to win a few more matches. And the final pre-show match, Adam Cole defeats Lance Rush. Again, nothing special about this match, nothing extra. It's just giving Adam Cole and Lance Rush a good match together. We open the show. As we know, I'm not writing the thing in the bar. Here, I'm just going to tell everyone what's happening. And it's Seth Rollins set, and he's back and ready for action after his recent couple of weeks out injured. And he'll take on anyone tonight other than Daniel Bryan and of course John Cena, who isn't fit to be in the ring with him. And John Morrison, your US champion, interrupts, leading to a champion versus champion match as the main event, which I believe might be the first time I've done that match. 96, it's a very good rating. We start with more women's tag team match where we have Double Trouble defeating Culture Club. This is really just to see if I can try and eventually make Summer and Emma a solid tag team. But I need a credible team in Double Trouble for now. As we can see, Becky Lynch is shining in ring performance. So, this is what I've been doing just to try and boost some of the women just a little bit more. Put them with John Cena and obviously super popular, him hanging out, giving them a little talk here and there about how to be a champ, how they're going to make an impact. And obviously you've got tag team champions, number one contenders, and obviously you've got Nikki and Alexa, both potentially a tag team rival in the future, and Bayley just because it's Bayley. Next up, because Mark Henry's been unhappy recently, I gave him a quick squash or match over Ryback. Two guys who don't really have much of a future on my shows. My age and style doesn't really work for me. But Baron Corbin comes out afterwards telling Mark Henry that he'll chase him out the company just like he chased out the Big Show. Because, well, the Big Show quit after having a little rivalry with Baron Corbin, asked to have his contract terminated, so I accepted. Next up we have Sasha and Paige defeating Genetically Superior when Paige defeated Dana Brooke, and as you can see all four of them are getting much better in the ring, and Dana's improving but still struggling. Next up we have Seth Rollins hanging around backstage with his chosen ones, which is obviously the guys who probably should have all been WWE champion at some point in their career, whether they were Money in the Bank holders. It was their time. They had all the momentum in the world, or they were the actual chosen one. They were all great, and that's why Seth is leading them against John Cena. Next up we have a tag team match. We have John Cena and Apollo Crews versus Cody Rhodes and Sheamus. I gave John Cena the victory over Sheamus. and Cena was well and truly above the rest. Apollo Crews was the so-called weak link, but I think that could help Apollo Crews' popularity a little bit. It moves both storylines forward a little bit more as well. So, and after the match, the Chosen Ones attack John Cena again, and Sandow and McIntyre are struggling in this, so there could be a little breakaway in time. This is just a quick one. I needed Bad and Beautiful to actually get a win, so they beat SAS, which is Scarlett Bordeaux, and I can never remember Stella Coleman. They're both pretty terrible. They'll get better in the future, of course, but this is basically just to give them some TV time, and then another terrible rating, but we're building them. Billy and Peyton give a promo on their rivals for the next tag team title. But I thought this could have been a lot better, not going to lie, but Daniel Bryan defeats Finn Balor. 71, it is solid, it's better than looks, but I think we could have had a bit more out of these two. And post-match, we have Wyatt and Balor beating down Daniel Bryan, but Adam Cole makes the save. Again, still trying to push Adam Cole a little bit more, and Finn Balor, Adam Cole is a match for the future, especially mid-card that can lead to something bigger. They could be my Edge and Christian, my Edge, like the Triple H and Rock of this game, where they started at the bottom, Intercontinental, then World title matches. So that's what I want with those two. And the main event, we have Seth Rollins returning to action by beating the US champion. Both improved in the ring. John Morrison, performance needs to be a little bit better, 82, great match. And we end with a heated confrontation between the two, having to get pulled apart before their title match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view this weekend. And this show will get me probably about a 78. An 83, so I'm not very good at judging this, as the last 3 segments were 80s, so that's very good, even with those two. So we'll end the show and see if we have any more news. Okay, we're back to the main screen, and we'll just have a quick look at what they rate it. That's excellent. Anything major happening here? TNA, obviously, but otherwise nothing fancy. And for the news, Mercury needs a new contract, which we'll give him because he's quite good at what he's doing. Cherry Bomb extends. Okay, nothing fancy. Nothing over the top really happened on this week's show. And the storylines for Smackdown read as 81 for the Chosen Ones, great. The new men's improved quite a lot. US title didn't get too much looking on the show. I kind of misplaced the promo I was meant to put in. Women's title's getting better, that's great. It's struggling, but there's not much more you can do with that at the moment. So with those storylines, quick look to see who is not hot. No one's new on there. The same Apollo's on there now, so that's the newest one, and Bailey. So with that all looked at, we are going to save the show and continue on with Shockwave next time around. Thank you for watching.